But it has elements of both. Okay? If you run early offense, a lot of times it will lead to a fast break if you do it right. Okay? Especially after a rebound. And a lot of times when you come down the court and you decide to slow down a little bit, it has similarities to a secondary offense. Okay? Now, like I said, the early offense is much more philosophy than it is a play to be run through. And I can show you the principles and the cornerstones of it, okay? But it is something that has to be coached, that has to be taught, and it has to be adjusted mainly according to the skill set of your players, okay? And every team is different, every player is different. So it really depends on what your players can do, especially with the basketball. Okay? Are they good decision makers in the pick and roll? Are they good penetrators? Are they good shooters? So you want to design the offense according to the skill set of your players and the options within that offense according to the skill set of your players. And that, like I said, that really depends on you as a coach, and that's the beautiful thing about the offense too. It's much more a piece of art, really, than it is. I don't know. Coaches before me, they talked about building an offense, and usually you talk about you make the first pass here, then you screen here, then this guy comes off the screen, then this is our first option, second option, third option. If this doesn't work, we do this, we do that. Of course, we have elements of that in that offense, but when we run it through, you will understand better what I'm talking about. Let me just, before I show you the most important principles, and then I'll let you translate those two things. We're going to show it stationary, okay? But the most important thing of the offense is getting the ball up the court, okay, as fast as we can. And most of the time, it's not with the dribble, okay? And that brings me to a lot of other topics. Playing with the dribble and playing with the pass is a huge topic, okay? And I see so much skill development these days. Skill development coaches. Who's a skills coach in here? Any skills coaches? Yeah. Youth coaches. You have youth coaches here, right? You're a youth coach. Look, you're a youth coach. Look, what I see, we have some skills coaching in our club. What I see is it's dribbling through the legs, step back, behind the back, Euro step, okay? Everything with the ball, but it's always dribbling. Who nowadays works on passing? Tell me, guys. Coach, you work on passing? I'm sure you do. Nice to see you. Yeah. Good question. Huh? Who works on passing, guys? And
هو كابتن مرعي صباح الفل. هو كابتن مرعي بيسأل حضرتك هو حضرتك بتشتغل على الباسنج بس ده كان السؤال بتاعي. The passing is for to most important outcomes beside the dribbling and the skills. And he has to looking for the players who can passing and good dribbling and good skills.
Yeah, I understand his answer. At our level, we have to make up for what they didn't learn, right? And my feeling is that's the point I'm trying to make. There's so much so many coaches work on dribbling, step back, one-on-one, and the art of passing the ball and making a good pass is being forgotten. It's being assigned to the point guards, and that's about it. Right? So my skills coach, when I see my skills coaches work with players, I always tell them, hey, invent a drill for passing, not only dribbling. And you as coaches, when you work with young guys, I would advise you the same thing. Be inventive, be creative with passing drills, and not just dribbling drills. There's so many things you can do. Just give an easy example. You make them come down the court, dribble, you put something up here with a cone, and you make them hit the cone. Okay? And not here or here. Just a simple deal. I suggest.
هو احنا بيقول ان احنا لازم نهتم بالباسنج اكتر من الدريبل، وان احنا برضه لازم نهتم بالدريبل، ان احنا في تمارين ممكن نحطها للاولاد الصغيرين، ان احنا ممكن نحط كون هنا ونخليهم ينشنوا على الكون دوت، ان احنا عشان ننمي مهاره الباسنج عندهم.
Passing versus dribbling. That's a big thing.
الباص اهم كتير من الدريبل.
You guys are 15 years old. Is your coach here?
حضرتك المدرب بتاعهم؟
Is your coach here? Great. You guys all play together in the same team?
بتلعبوا في نفس الفرقة؟
One team? Yes. So you know each other.
They are 2008 and 2009.
So there's no excuses for turnovers later on. Everybody knows who's the shooter. Everybody knows who's good inside. That's good. Like I said, the early offense really depends on the players understanding each other's skill set.
لازم الهجوم المبكر بيعتمد على ان اللعيبه تكون فاهمه بعض، وان هم يكونوا عارفين مهاره كل واحد فيهم.
The one thing we always want to stress with players is everybody should play towards his strength. Okay, I always tell my players, do what you do best most of the time in the game when they come in the game. Do what you do best most of the time. Let's say you penetrate very good, okay? Then this is what you want to do when you come off the bench. Okay? Don't start shooting threes if you're not a good three-point shooter. And then if you have a good game and you feel great on that day, this is what you add after, okay? But you got to play towards your strength. That's why I take them out when they're pissed off, you know? Well, I have one guy, I won't say his name, and he won't listen, and it's almost impossible to get him to play the role that I think is his best. Okay, so he comes in the game. Like I said, I won't mention his name. He comes in the game, and one of his worst things is putting the ball on the floor. And he'll come in the game and put the ball on the floor through his legs. It's a steal and a layup. I take him out of here. He's pissed off. Coach, you don't trust me. Yes, I trust you. But I told you a million times, he's a great leader, right? He's a great cutter. He's a great defensive rebounder, great offensive rebounder, you know. But do those things first, and then you feel good in the game. You contribute to the team. And then if you have a really good day, you know, put it between your legs, go by somebody and maybe dunk the ball. Or shoot a three. He's a terrible three-point shooter, but when he gets going, he's okay. So, play towards your strength, and then add the other stuff. Okay?
هو بيتكلم ان هو كان عنده لعيب، هو مش فاكر اسمه، اللعيب ده كان اسوأ حاجه فيه اللي هو الدريبل بتاعه. لكن كان عنده الاوفنسيف ريباوند بتاعه كويس، ان هو يلم الكوره في الديفنس، والاوفنس كان كويس جدا، وكان الديفنس بتاعه كان قوي جدا. هو ما كانش بيفكر في اي حاجه من دي، كان بيفكر ان هو يحط الكوره على الارض ويحاول يعدي. وكانت الكوره كانت بتتخطف منه كل مره وكان يطلعه بره. فكان يقول له انت كويس في الحاجات دي، انت كويس في الاوفنس، كويس في الديفنس، كويس في الاوفنسيف ريباوند. فكر في الحاجات اللي انت كويس فيها الاول، وبعد كده فكر في الحاجات الثانيه اللي انت عايز تسكور.
The reason I mentioned this, the reason I make it such an important point is because it directly relates to the early offense. In the early offense, every player has to play towards his strength. If somebody
من الهجوم المبكر اللي هو هيتكلم عليه بيعتمد على ان كل واحد لازم يبقى عنده قوه، بيلعب بقوه، لازم يلعب بقوه جدا.
If you're not a great three-point shooter, and I don't want you to hang out on the three-point line or in the corner longer than needed.
لو انت مش شويت ما تقفش على الثري بوينت عشان انت مش محتاج كده.
Then he's going to ask me, Coach, what do you want me to do? I'm saying, wait, cut. If you're not a great shooter, cut. So there's always something you can do, but you will understand it when you set it up.
لو انت لعيب مش شويت لازم تقطع.
Listen, let me set up the offense real quick and stationary before we start to have a little warm-up drill and build it up. Listen, two principles are the most important. Okay?
مبدئين مهمين.
Spacing and ball movement.
بول موفمنت، الكوره بتتحرك، حركه الكوره ذات نفسها، السبيسنج وحركه الكوره دول اهم مبدئين في الهجوم المبكر.
Spacing and ball movement. And I don't know, yesterday there was a clinic, I think Coach Fuad, we talked about spacing.
Yes.
Yes. Was he talking about half-court offense?
No. Yes, spacing.
In general, half-court offense or full-court or which?
Yes, half-court.
Half-court, yeah. Okay. Well, spacing is super important. Okay? And it's actually a very simple concept in basketball because we have 5 players. We're not 4-on-4 is very easy. 5-on-5, 6-on-6 even, and we do play 6-on-6 sometimes in practice, just to show the art of spacing or how difficult it is to space.
السبيسنج مهم جدا، وبيعملوا ب6 لعيبه وبيبقى اصعب، تمام، بيعملوا ب5 وده صعب برضه، لو عملوا ب4 بيكون سهل شويه على اللعيبه. السبيسنج مهم جدا.
You know, the concept of spacing can be applied to offense and defense, of course. Offense and defense. Okay? While on offense, you want the players to be apart as much as possible. You want the opposite on defense, of course.
الأوفنس إن اللعيب جزء من الحركة ديت والسبيسنج دوت.
Defensively, you have, you know, if you have 3 guys on one side, much easier. That's why in most offenses, they clear out one guy to the other side. They say 2-man game, 2-man game on one side, 2-man game on one side. But the problem is, all players want the ball, right? Everybody wants the ball. So there's so many situations where they always come to the ball. So stay away, stay here and wait till it's your turn. You know? But I know it's tough, especially when you're young. You want the ball, so you come to the ball. And a lot of times you do the defense a favor because you decrease the spacing. You make it easier.
هو بيتكلم ان الديفنس برضه مهم، السبيسنج مهم في الديفنس، وان كل لعيب في الاوفنس لازم يبعد عن الكوره عشان ياخد الكوره يبقى فاضي. مفيش لعيب يبقى قريبين من بعض، ان احنا مش هينفع يبقى في سبيس ان احنا ندي الكوره لبعض، نباص الكوره لبعض. الديفنس كمان لازم يبقى في سبيسنج ما بينهم عشان نغطي على بعض.
Okay, spacing and ball movement. Let's set up the basic concept of the early offense. I need 2 teams of 5 match up. I need 2 different colors. Can we have a traditional setup with a 4-man and a 5-man?
حد 5 يلبسوا ابيض و5 يلبسوا احمر.
One team of 5 One team of 5, 3 guards, 4 and 5. Red.
و4 و5.
Go ahead.
ناس بقى تانية 5 تانيين يلبسوا أبيض.
That's the part we talk about later when they warm up, they have to run. Okay? So we come down the court. We have our 5 men. Who's my 5 men here on the red team? Okay. One rule is the 5 man always runs the middle. Okay. Sometimes he rim runs and he's ahead, and sometimes, most of the time, if he's a good rebounder, he gets the defensive rebound. He makes the out and then he trails. So if you trail, are you guys sure you're only 15 years old? It's so big, man. Egypt has a lot of people.
هو مستغرب ان اللعيب ده عنده 15 سنة. هو احنا عندنا لعيبة ضخام في السن الصغير.
Okay, so the 5 man runs the middle. Okay. Stay here. Where's my point guard? Okay. Look, this is one of the most difficult things, guys, if you introduce an early offense, or the way I introduce it. I had a very good point guard join the team just a few days ago from Kazma. He's the best point guard in Kuwait. And I only had him for 3 days. And that's the biggest adjustment is for the point guards, because the point guards traditionally want to attack through the middle. You know, they get the outlet and then they run through the middle. So we kind of outsource point guard towards the side. Right? It means a lot of times my point guard could be here. Okay? Let's go spacing free. Spacing free. So 5 man always run the middle. Okay? Stay here. First down the court, doesn't matter who it is. Guys, we go straight line. Okay, we go straight line down the court. We don't cross courts. Just like transition defense, when you pick up, I always say pick up straight line. Don't cross courts. You don't have time against fast teams. If you have time, it's a different story. But
بنتحرك على طول ما بنجيبش الملعب الثاني.
Get back straight line.
ان احنا نرجع في خط مستقيم.
Just like this on offense, the fastest way to get down the court is straight line. So, straight line, that means we got 2 guys on that side, 2 guys on that side, 5 men is in the middle. So, whoever's on that side, you run, what's your name? You see it? You see it? You run all the way to the corner here. Okay? What's your name? Karim? Karim, you're 4 man? Okay, you can shoot.
دلوقتي بتخلي 2 على السايد.
You run to the corner here.
2 تانيين على السايد التانيين و5 ولا في النص.
We got our point guard. Let's have the point guard in the corner. Let's say we have a situation. It really doesn't matter. Well, actually, we have 2 guards here.
تعالى في الكورنر. هو دلوقتي هيحط البوينت جارد في الكورنر. عندنا سيتويشن ان البوينت جارد في الكورنر. تعالى انت.
I don't know his name. 23.
اسمك ايه؟
Take this position in that corner. Yeah, you stay up here. Take that position. Okay. Take this corner. Let's have our point guard here. Let's have our 4 man here. And now we have a situation. He didn't get the outlet, okay, but I tell him get down the court. So, boom, he goes to the corner. Okay. We have the 4 man here. We have the 5 man here. We're getting down the court. Now, this is our spacing game. Corner, wing, middle. That's it. Right? What happens a lot of times, they don't get down the court. They don't get all the way to the corner. You got to tell them to run to the corner. Okay? From here, it's what I told you before. It's play towards, you play a skill set. Okay? There's a lot of things you can do from here. You look the ball. Well, okay, let's say we come down the court. You're here. Take the ball. So he still has the ball. So now we're slowing down a little bit. This is as close as it comes to a secondary offense.
ودلوقتي هنعمل secondary offense.
But I advise you right now, if you run this offense, keep it simple. There's so many options.
هو بينصحنا ان لو هنعمل الاوفنس دوت يبقى لازم يبقى بسيط.
And when I started to introduce the offense, I did so many things. I'm going to show them to you, and I realized we never get to it.
ولما بيقدم الاوفنس دوت بيشوف حاجات كتير وبيكتشف في الاخر ان هو مفيش حد يتلقى حاجه، فهو لازم يبقى بسيط.
I chose one main option.
في رئيسي اوبشن عنده رئيسي.
And I choose a few other things that are in the back of the head of my players. But honestly, we hardly ever get to it. If we even ever get to this set. But I'll show it to you. And like I said, it depends on the skill set of your players and what you like for them and what they can do. For example, are you a good passer? He's a great passer. Okay. What I would do with a great passer is
هو سأل رقم 5 اللي هو
الباص بتاعته كويسة. Look, when we get to this point, I call it reverse option because you want to string the ball. This is part of the
reverse option.
Reverse option. Okay. Now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If it's a great pass, and you can't make that pass. Okay. Now, if there's a smart guy and you see, hey, this is my format. Okay, I make the pass. Now, if you make the pass, okay, what you want to do is take a step to the side. Okay, elbow up, extended, and let them go two-man game. Usually we go with the handoff, okay? Handoff, or fake handoff backdoor. Yes, and you create from there. You go fake handoff fast. That's a good one too. I had this problem with. I talked a lot about it the other day with my big guy.
وكان عنده المشكلة دي في البيج مان بتاعه.
He plays really good, you know, and all the big guys, they like to fake handoff and then go one-on-one.
كل اللعيبة الكبيرة بتحب تعمل فيك هاند اوف وتلعب واحد على واحد.
I know, and listen, it's a good move. Okay, I'll show you the difference.
ورينا حاجات مختلفة.
Defensively, come in. You're an offense. Okay. You're on defense, right? Okay. Now look at the difference. Now do your fake handoff. Go to the basket. But look, this guy comes and steals the ball. Now you got three guys here. Fast spacing. And we had this situation, the guy has like three guys around him, he's all excited, he doesn't, whoops, he loses the ball. And what's the difference? It's very simple. If you have room, do it. If you don't have room, especially when you're a big guy, don't do it. Okay? Maybe you guys talked about this yesterday, Coach Watt talked about this. This is a typical situation where you need good spacing, very good spacing, because you got a big man handling the ball in half court. Okay? So if you're over there, okay, and if you're over there, okay, and not coming to the ball, okay, because if you play here, you're not a good shooter, your man's going to help you there. If he goes fake handoff, maybe steal the ball. Okay? So spacing. That's one thing. Okay? He goes with the come back. That's one option. Two-man game on this side. Okay? Give him the ball back. Downstream. Pin down, what they call it nowadays. It's a new language. Okay? Downstream. Yeah, pass, downstream. Now there's different things you can do. Okay? I have a foreman who's a great shooter. Okay? What I like for him is the curl, where you come in. And this guy's a great passer. No, you curl hard, or screen. Okay? This guy usually helps on the curl. Step out, pass, you're a good passer. Boom, shot.
ده لو 4 شويط يعمل داون ستيل بوينت جارد والبوينت جارد يعمل كيرف كات فاربعه يطلع يستلم من 5 على الشوط.
Curve cut. Okay? That's a great move for a good shooter. Okay. Let's say we have a big guard here. This is not our point guard. It's a big guard. Do the same thing. Curve cut. Pass. No. Do the same thing. Curve cut. Curve get in the bottom quarter. Post up. Pop. Post up. Okay. Mismatch. Go inside. No.
هو بيتكلم هو البوينت جارد ده جارد طويل
What we do a lot of times is we have a mismatch on the guard spot. Okay. We post up the guards.
انت وجارد.
Okay. So.
فلو هو جارد طويل هيحصل ميس ماتش لما يعمل كيرف كات ينزل تحت يبقى في ميس ماتش فينزل له الكوره ويلعب
on my big guard. Sometimes the point guard. You have a big point guard.
لو انت عندك
He has a big point guard. Maybe they post him up a lot. We have small guys. I would expect that tonight. Defense has to worry about who's going to help. Okay. So that's another move. Ball back here.
Point guard طويل.
Back here. Ball to him. I call it scissor cut. Okay.
لا هيعمل حاجه اسمها سيزر كات.
Cut in there. If you could pass, you can make that pass. Okay. Layup.
4 بيقطع و5 بينزل 4 مش
Go ahead, cut. If you don't get it,
هو ما خدهاش.
Attack hard. Now in this case, if you see that he cuts through, then and you can pass, you can take a dribble. You can take a dribble.
لو 5 شاف 4 قاطع.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's not posting up. He's gone. You want to go to that side because they have a two-man game. If you make the scissor cut, you know that offense everybody runs now. Usually they use two bigs up here, and then they have 2 guys here. One always clears out. They run the two-man game. That's the one offense. Almost everybody runs that. It's a good offense. Right? But in this case, you want to look at the spacing here. Okay, so 2-man game here, hand off, right? Or you can always pass and ball screen, hand off, whatever you guys want to create.
ممكن يديله هاند اوف وممكن يروح له يديله الباس ويروح يعمل سكرين اون بول. يبقى سيتويشن 2 على 2 سايد بول.
Come back. Now, look, the one thing I decided for what we do most of the time, because in my club team I have a really good point guard, Tony Carr, and he's in the game. Hamid, he's a pretty good, he's a decent, he's not great, but he's a decent decision maker. What we do most of the time, last year I had Walter Hodge, and with him we almost did it exclusively. If I have this set, like I said guys, whatever you decide for, try to keep it simple because they're not gonna. Keep it simple. You know, one of the main reasons why you want to keep it simple is because you want to do it fast and with intensity. Okay? And you don't want your players to think, I have to go here, I have to go here. You want them to read the situation, you want them to read the defense, but you don't want them to think where they're supposed to go for screening or cutting or whatever. That's why I say keep it simple. Put a couple of options in their heads, make it the main options, and everything is a plus. So I'll show you the main option that we use.
هو دايما بيقول فرقته لازم تبقى.
This is my format. No, what I like is we screen for the guard. You come with speed. Maybe he gets a little bit of separation here. He pops to the corner. Okay, to the corner. He goes for the handoff. No. In this case, you don't dribble handoff. We go through the middle. We hardly ever use the two-man game on the side. Okay? We go through the middle because, like I said, I have a really good point guard, who stood at that situation. So you stay, why do you stay in the middle? Why do you stay in the middle? Because we have a corner here, we have a corner here. Two guys here, okay? So we want to make sure we stay at least within that cylinder, paint up, okay? That's the paint, up extended. So usually we go with the handoff, and usually, you can attack here, and usually we go with the rescreen. At least by the time you rescreen, the defense either switches or gets confused, okay? And then you have to see who this is. Okay, if this is my traditional 5-man, he's about, I don't know, 6, 8, 9, 10. It's usually the deep roll, okay? The guard has to create here. I try to keep them, there's so much isolation being played nowadays, guys, one-on-one. And we use a lot of switching defense, if you come to the defensive part. And if you look at the percentage, successful in college, go on YouTube and check it out. That's what I do. It's so low. Okay? Isolation means they switch. I'm a guard. I have a big man on me, and I'm going to try to go one-on-one. The offense is finished. I got 4 guys watching. One guy is running the show. Okay. And look, in college, you don't have the kind of defense you have in the NBA. In the NBA, you have the 3-second rule. It's much harder to play defense. So that isolation thing has become a big thing. And again, it brings me back to the ball handling stuff, to do the step back and all that. But how many players are good in the iso? Okay? So, I have one. Okay, but I'm telling him. I'll tell you real quick what I hate in the ISO. If the guy takes 5-6 seconds to make a decision, and to drive or to shoot. And what I'm telling them, let's say you're a great ISO player, and you need a little bit of time to make up your mind what you want to do is come up. Yeah. Some teams do that really well. Manama does it, will come up a little bit. Yeah. But I tell them I'm the ISO player now. Instead of dancing around here for 5-6 seconds, right? After 2 seconds, make a pass. Defense can't afford it. I instruct this guy to make the repass. Pass and repass. Now I can restart. I have a running start. A lot of times pass, boom. Makes all the difference in the world. I like this move much better than now I have an ISO.
لما بيحصل الميس ماتش ده هو بيفضل
ان هو
يلعب بيه او ان هو يباصي وياخد الكوره ويخش تاني بدل ما هو قاعد يعمل سكيلز قدامه وما يعملش اي حاجه ويضيع وقت على الفاضي.
So that's our main option here. Okay, let's see that one time. You bring the ball down, you're in the middle, you go back to the corner. Pass, pass, down screen. Okay, come running, attack hard, good. Hand up, re-screen, yes. From here, yeah, that's a good option. Okay, that's okay. Usually what happens if that's a mismatch, that's the right thing to do. You post them up, you go and set it. But let's say they don't switch. Usually, a lot of times they don't switch. Okay? It's a health and recovery. You have a gap, okay? And then you have to make a good decision. If you have a good shooter on the corner, try to draw the help, kick it to the corner. Well, look, let's have the 4-man up here. Okay? This is my 5-man. Okay? Start the whole thing again. Come up here. Second trade. This is my 5-man. The 4-man got the rebound. Stay on that side. Okay. Look, this is my 5-man. He's not a great shooter. Like I have one on home run. What do I tell him? It wouldn't make sense for him to go to the corner. I tell him to rim run Okay? And if he doesn't get the ball, we put it behind the defense on the baseline. Okay? In the short corner. Okay? That's our spacing. No need to have it in the corner. You're in the middle. You're trading. Okay? You're up here. Alright? So you're behind the defense in the short corner. That's how you start your offense.
لو 5 مش طويل يوقفوا في الشورت كورنر.
Now look, now we have our foreman in the same position. Okay, he's here. Ball is here. Okay, we come down the court, pass goes to here. He comes running. He does the same thing with the foreman. But the foreman will not roll right now because we got our 5-man down here. Okay, so what do I tell the foreman? Ours is a great shooter. I tell him to pick and pop. Okay? Re-screen and pop. Okay? And
هو بيقول لي اللعيب ما ينفعش عشان عنده شويط فبيقول لي سلم هاند اوف واعمل بلاوي بره عشان هو شويط كويس عنده في الفرقه.
But if you're a good point guard, you want to get him open. Come on. Okay? Wait, re-screen. Okay? Re-screen. Pop. You use one dribble and give him the ball. Okay? One dribble and give him the ball, he'll be open. I guarantee you. Okay? Not 2-3 dribbles, dancing around here, and then pass it.
اما 4 بيدي الكوره للوايد بوينت جارد هاند اوف وبعد كده يعمل له سكرين. بوينت جارد بيعمل دربلايه والاربعايه بيعمل باباوت لبره لو هو شويط فبيديله الكوره على الشوط. يقول له اعمل دربلايه واديله الكوره يبقى فاضي.
هاند اوف re-screen. Look, to help him recover. Now set a good screen, create the gap. Okay? Short roll. Great play.
يعني short roll دلوقتي.
He wants to recover. Look for the gap. Started. Look for the gap. Bounce pass. Okay? Wait, stay. Short, not long roll. Okay? Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
البوينت جارد بياخد هاند اوف
بيعمل سكرين.
أربعة بيعمل سكرين بيعمل شوت في الجبل اللي ما بين الديفنس. أو إن هو بينزل الكورة لو الخمسة البيج مان اللي مع الخمسة عمل هن على الأربعة فبينزل الكورة بخمسة اللي في الشوط الكورة.
So again, brings me back to the skill set of your players. Okay? Who's that guy? Who's that guy running the trailer spot? Is it my foreman? With the foreman, we go pick and pop. We go short roll. With the 5-man, if he's not a good shooter, we go deep roll or short roll depending on the situation. With the 4-man, if he's a good shooter, you get him to the corner. Alright? And usually, we go with the handoff. Now, if you have a situation where you got one point guard, okay, and you have a big 2 guard who's not a good ball handler, and a big 3 who's also not a great ball handler, what you want to do, let's say we have our point guard here. This is our best point guard. Everybody else is not a good decision maker. I had that situation a lot, especially when we played with Walter. In that case, I do like the swing pass, okay? But in that case, okay, my point guard comes down, he doesn't have anything, he passes the ball to the trailer, okay? We decided for the reverse option, pass. Pass. Okay? Now, he looks to swing the ball, and he sees our 2 guard who's a good ball, he's on the bench, okay? This guy is not a good decision maker. The ball is in the hand of situation. What would you do? This guy is not good. Exactly.
هيرجع الكرة تاني لو هو الأربعة معاه الكورة ولقى إن الجارد اللي جنبيه مش صنع قرار كويس فهيرجع الكرة تاني للبوينت جارد.
So there's no problem you get the ball. Okay? Fake pass, so look at this side for a second. But you already know you want to play with this guy. So after you pass it, you come right away. Okay? And you 2 guys do your thing. Same thing. Okay? So instead of swinging it, if you have a good 2 guard, you have guards. Sometimes you have 3 guys who make great decisions in ball screen. Situation. Okay? You can swing it. I like the swing pass, but you know, if you have a guy who you feel he's going to turn over the ball, hey, have him go with the point guard.
هو بيتكلم في الموقف دوت لو احنا عندنا البوينت جارد هنا والاربعايه موجود في النص، البوينت جارد هيدي الكره للاربعايه، فالاربعايه لما يجي يودي الكره على السايد الثاني هيلاقي الجارد الثاني مش كويس في صنع القرار، او الجاردين عنده الكويسين بره قاعدين بره، فمش هيودي الكره للسايد الثاني، يبقى عامل فيك باس يرجع الكره ثاني للبوينت جارد ويعمل نفس الاوبشن اللي احنا لسه شغالين دلوقتي، ان هو البوينت جارد هياخد هاند اوف والاربعه هيعمل سكرين نفس الكلام، يا اما هينزلوا باونس باص يا اما الاربعه يعمل باب اوت على الشوطه بتاعته.
Okay, that's where the point of the players knowing each other.
لازم اللعيبه تبقى عارفه بعضها.
This is the point where I told you, in this offense you have to coach this offense. Okay? It's not an offense where you instruct the player, you go here and you coach up here, you screen here, and then you do this. Okay? Because there's a lot of freedom in this offense and a lot of responsibilities, especially for the players with the ball. That's where the coaching aspect comes in. Let me summarize again, okay? And I don't want to deceive you. This is the last part of the offense. This is if other options and
the
other options are penetrating kick. Okay, we come down, we never get into the set. We got where we start penetrating to attack the paint. Get into the paint, kick. Sometimes we get a wide open shot after 2 passes from the wing, we take it. We run an early post. Those are the options I'm going to show them to you once they're warmed up. We run an early post. We run the early ball screen, guys. Super effective. Early ball screen has been around for a long time, okay? In transition. Very effective if you have a good, especially if you have a good point guard. Even if you have a guy who doesn't make great decisions with the ball screen, you can instruct him. You know what I tell guys who are not great passers, who are not great decision makers, who are not point guard type of players. I always tell them, hey, make the easy decision. Make the easy pass.
وانت عندك لعيبه مش كفاءتها عاليه او صانع القرار بتاعهم مش كويس، دايما تقول لهم اعملوا السهل بالنسبه لهم، اعمل باصه سهله، اعمل اوبشن سهل.
Easy decision.
قرار سهل.
If you look at the video, there's always one guy open who can get an easy pass. Why are you trying to make this hard pass inside? It's not that kind of pass.
دايما في لعيب فاضي لازم يكون الكورة.
And they make the pass 1 out of 4 times, and two times they turn it over. And I'm telling you, and this is the hardest part for players to understand sometimes. Who am I as a player? Am I a good passer? What's my strength?
لازم اللعيب يبقى عارف نفسه ونقاط القوة اللي عنده.
That's what I'm fighting with players. Some players. And that's also the process where you develop players. Make them understand
دي عملية التطوير بتاع اللعيب.
لازم
يعرف نقاط القوة اللي عنده ونقاط الضعف. عشان يطور
نفسه. This is what I want to do most of the time, okay, to help the team. And if I have a great day, I can do whatever between the legs and make difficult passes. And this refers exactly to this offensive, okay? And this is a good example. You don't go with that guy, come back to that guy. Yeah, let me just sum up. This is when we come down the court. This is the spacing, 5-man out.
ده السبيسنج بتاع 5-man out.
If we have a big man who ran the rim and he doesn't get the ball, I put him in the short corner behind the defense.
لو عنده 5 مش شوتر كويس هيحط في الشورت كورنر.
This is the basic set, guys. And like I said, if you teach it to a team where you have a point guard who's a traditional point guard, and this is the most difficult part for him probably, that he has to run on the side, and we attack from the side, and we leave the trailer spot open for the 4 or the 5-man.
هو ده اللي بيعمله مع البوينت جارد، ان هو بيخليه اتاك من على السايد مش من النص، وبيحط الاربعه في النص، فبيبقى صعب شويه على البوينت جارد.
Okay. Listen, let's have a little. Now, look, when you teach this offense, obviously you're going to have to design your own drills. Okay? It's always a good idea to cut things apart.
انت لما تيجي تعلم الاوفنس ده لازم تديله دريلات مرتبطه بيه.
And to work on the most important principles that you
لازم
have.
تشتغل على المبادئ الاساسيه المهمه في الهجوم ده.
And I'm not going to show you all the drills that we have, but you know, in a situation like this, if you have one of the things we do a lot is the hand-off on the weak, so you just cut it. You can do it 3-on-3. Hand-off peaceful. You can make it into a shooting drill. Maybe you have time later on, I'll show you a shooting drill for that. But let's build the offense, and let's actually see if these guys can run an early offense by the end of my session. Okay? So what we do now, we have how many guys? 10 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16. Great number. Okay? I need all of you guys. 3 of you go white. 3 of you go stay red. And just an example of a kind of a warm-up drill. Shooting drill.
Shooting drill as a warm-up.
And we're gonna go, you guys against, we're gonna go red against white. Let's have white. Red team is here. You guys that have coaches, watch what we're doing. Let's have everybody in one line here. Let's have a guy on the wing here. Let's have another guy on the wing there. Okay. Now this is a actually it's not so simple if you go into detail. It's a simple drill, but the execution of it is important. And all of these drills, guys, I'll tell you right now, you have to pay attention to the detail. Okay? And one of the details is, and you will see, is don't take it for granted, even though there is no defense. Guys turn the ball. I need 2 wings here. 2 wings. You guys on the wing. Doesn't matter who. Doesn't matter. One guy here, one guy here.
واحد هنا شباب.
Without the ball. Without the ball. So, we have to go down a little bit. Towards the corner. Towards the corner. Towards the corner. Towards the corner. So, right now, this is just a shooting drill. Okay? We have this guy in the middle. Break down his defender, and you can tell him all kinds of stuff what you want him to do here. Go between the legs. If you want to work on ball handling, you can tell him to do some kind of.
انت عايز تشتغل على الهاندلنج بتاع اللعيبه اللي في النص، ممكن تقول له يعمل حاجه هنا يعدي.
What I like to do is just one simple move I like to break down the defense is the in and out dribble. Okay? So if you dribble with the right hand.
اي مهاره سهله ان هو يعمل فيك ويعمل ان اوت.
I find that a very effective move to get by the defense without having to dribble the ball between the legs and behind.
هو مش عايز البوينت جارد يبقى عامل حاجات
left or right
اللي بيعدي هنا.
Let's say we use the in and out.
حاجه سهله في الديفنس، اي مهاره سهله ان هو اي مهاره سهله ومؤثره.
I'm break down the defense. Okay? I'm going to make a mark here, and this is one of the important things that we do when we penetrate and kick. I tell him to attack the paint. Okay, this is the paint.
هو بيقول لهم دايما لما يعمل
اختراق
لازم يهاجم البينت.
Don't penetrate and kick early. Don't kick from here.
هو يعمل كيك اوت من جوه.
I find this spot one of the best spots for passing guys.
اللعيب لازم يوصل لحد جوه.
Because you're so close to the basket that there's always going to be help. And you know, most of the offense players, when they get so close to the basket, they want to score, no matter how many guys they have around them. And I showed him in the video, man, look, you're in here. You got Mo, great shooter in the corner. You got this guy, great shooter over here. You got that guy, great shooter. You got at least three guys open. So make a pass. I have one guy in my club.
هو بيتكلم ان اللعيب لما بيخش ما بيبصش على الكيك اوت، بيحب دايما يلعب على الباسكت ويبقى عنده في شوتر هنا وفي شوتر هنا.
I love him. Great defense. Great defense. I really love him. But he can't make a layup. Well, sometimes he can, but. So I teach him. He's a thief. I really like the guy. He's a great role player. But offensively, very limited. Can't shoot the lead, but you know, he covers the paint. So I tell him, when you're in here, man, you can be an assist guy. You know, every time he gets the ball, it will boom, collapse. Bam! Wide open.
دايما كولابس هو ما بيطلعش الكورة، لازم يطلع الكورة، هو دايما بيعلم ان هو يطلع الكورة.
I love that for a big guy who's big guy, guard too, of course, but who gets in here, defense collapses, and instead of trying to force the layup in there, he kicks it out for an open three, and if he doesn't make it, I'm in a great offensive rebounding position. Okay? Go ahead, shoot.
هو بيقول للعيب دايما لازم يطلع الكورة، شوت.
So if he doesn't make it,
ان هو ما عملهاش او ما جابهاش باسكت ان هو يبقى كويس.
I have a great chance. He got warmed up. Okay. That's okay. No problem. I have a great chance to get the offensive rebound. Okay. Now I'm just talking about this. It's a simple thing, but it's a very important thing for us. Attacking the paint and getting all the way to the basket. And sometimes I tell my guards, you get in here. You shot fade, and you make that shot. Okay, we have a drill later on where we do that. So for this drill right now, what you want to do is to just break down your man. Make the pass when you get in there. Maybe you can shot fade. Okay, pass it to him. Now I'm following my pass. Okay, I'm just showing you the drill. Look, you can instruct this guy to get to the corner. Okay? Or to stay here where he has to find him. Okay? There's a lot of times when you drop to the corner, defenses now they smell what's happening. I see more and more defenses expecting that corner drop pass. We used to always penetrate and kick to the corner, but I stopped doing that because a lot of defenses collapse. They come down here. They see that pass. So what you can tell him is find the shooter on the wing. Find him. Okay? If he's up here, find him. That's a more difficult pass. If he drops to the corner, find him. Okay? And listen, the passes have to be on the dot. Okay? When I catch the ball, I don't want to catch it here. I have to dribble to get my balance. But when I catch it, I want to be able to catch and shoot. Or shot fake. That's what I want you to do. That's the whole drill. Shot fake. Okay? I want you to penetrate away from him. Okay? If you go here, I'll penetrate baseline. If you go here, I'll penetrate middle. Okay? So I want you to get in here. We make 2 passes. Okay? And the third one shoots the ball. Okay? I follow my pass. All right? And the next guy goes. Okay? We go first to get 10. Let's go with 10. You guys are now warmed up. Listen, you don't have to take threes. Okay? You can step in a little bit. Take 2s. All right? Take 2s. Listen, the next guy goes. As soon as you see him setting up on that side, that's when the next guy goes. Okay? So when you see him, after he penetrates and he gets the hit, once he's ready, okay? Alright? Alright? Once this guy goes and finishes inside, he will most definitely. Okay, first we get 10. First we get 10. Ready? Go. Break it down. Behind the back. Good. Oh, first thing. Listen, I want you to get all the way in here. Get all the way in here, close to the basket, and make it to the back. Good. Next. Go. Good. And listen, for the drill, let's just have one rotation to the same side. So we don't get confused. Yeah, pass to here. Keep the same rotation. Sorry, I didn't mention that. Start to the right. Break it down. And top guys. Yes, follow your pass. Good. 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 All right. Good. That's great. Good in there. Oh, please. Guys, listen. I want you to get all the way to the paint. Okay? I want you to get all the way
لحد جوه توصل لحد جوه
shot fake.
توصل لحد جوه وبعد كده طلع الكرة بتاعتك توصل لحد جوه
You guys counting?
هو رايح
Coach, what if you count? Count the back.
يا شباب عدوا هتجيبوا قد ايه؟ عدوا هتجيبوا قد ايه؟
Let's go to 5 then.
جيب من 5 جيب من 5 عد ارجع ورا شويه push. You got 5.
Alright?
Yes.
Great job. Normally we switch sides. And we switch rotation. Well, let's do one more and then let's just stretch a little bit because the next turn is going to be faster. Let's change sides.
هنعمله تاني تشينج تعالوا هنا مجموعة بيضة تعالوا هنا ومجموعة حمراء تيجي هنا هتخلصوا هتعملوه تاني وبعد كده هتعملوا سويتش عشان التمرين جاي في
Start in the middle.
ابدأ في النص.
Actually, you made a good suggestion. You can start the stir from the side. Make them kick it out to the middle. Either side. And be very creative with the stir. Do it the same way, but just start with the first pass to the other side.
هتبدأ الباص من السايد الجاي.
Ready?
تبدأ الباص بالعكس.
Good.
ايوه هنا خش طلع خش يلا العب.
Good. Yes, get your own rebound. Get your own rebound. Go.
هو رايح اوصل لحد جوه ايدك الشمال عدوا يا شباب
Go to the back.
قرب من الباص
Listen guys, we're not gonna, well you guys are young anyways. I'll give you a few minutes. Can you stretch yourself? Stretch a little bit because the next drill is going to be a bit faster.
عشان التمرين جاي سريع اعمل استرتشات كويس
practice structure. Okay, where we start with a slow drill. Go from slow to faster.
هو هيعمل دلوقتي دريل يبتدي من بطيء لسريع.
Like I said, every drill we do often in defense has elements, is a part of the whole. It's a part of the whole. There's elements of what you want to do it in offense or defense. As defense we do it slowly. We're breaking it down. If you have ever dealt with the whole part method, it's called whole part method. I'm sure you find something if you Google it. Whole part method. It makes a lot of sense. You take out the parts that you think are important for the whole, and you work with it. Like drill the handle.
لازم تعتمد على العناصر الموجودة بتاعت السكند rebounding, passing, dribbling.
The problem in practice is always how much time do you want to allocate to your partners? How much time do you need for your five or
المشكلة اللي هتقابلك الوقت واللوكيشن بتاع اللعيب لازم تفهمه.
Don't hear myself, sir. Okay, no problem. Okay, how much time you want to use for the part drills, how much time? Players usually don't like part drills too much. So they don't want to,
اللعيبة ما بتحبش
they don't want to play. They don't want to play.
الألمان الجزئية، هم دايما عايزين يلعبوا 5 على 5.
In the beginning of the season, you need that.
خاصة في
And when
بداية
you see
الموسم.
some things really don't work out, you got to put it back in the part drills. You got to force it. You got to force it to
يلعب على طول.
offense, especially on defense. Offense is really easier, but defensively, in order to be exact, you have to do part drills. There's no getting around that. Okay, good job. Show you a drill right now where we go a little bit faster. We do this after stretching. Two drills actually.
dribbling.
Let's do the shooting real quick. This one is first of all, let's do the drill first. Let's have, we have a lot of guys here. Give me, we're 16, huh? So give me 8 guys here. Free throw line extended, right here. Free throw line extended. And give me 8 guys. Oh, you know, the maximum I had in practice is 14, 15, but that doesn't happen a lot in our practices. We usually have 12, 11. I don't know, come here. Free throw line extended, outside here. Okay? And you guys come here. I'm thinking to do it maybe with less guys. It becomes a little bit more. See, no, outside. You guys are going to be running. Okay? Outside, yes. You don't need a ball. Okay? Only you guys have a ball. You guys make a line here on the basket. Okay? Everybody has a ball. So, I would, Coach, can you help me out for a second? All you need to do is stand here, okay? Just to be a landmark around which the players have to go. So, you cry them up a little bit, otherwise you make them run too much. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. So, you will toss up the ball, get your own rebound. Yes, get your rebound. Now, what you want to do is go with the dribble. Okay? You don't make the outlet. I want you to, first of all, when the ball goes up, and you see he gets the rebound, you sprint. Okay, you sprint. It means you sprint to the 3-point line. Okay? Sprint to the 3-point line. You make 1-2 dribbles, you gotta get there. Okay, now, the kind of pass you want to make, the kind of pass you want to make is the pass where, when he catches it, okay, he doesn't need to dribble. Okay? He can catch and shoot. Okay? So you guys have to coordinate.
هو هياخد الكرة.
And I tell you that happens maybe 50% of the time. With the youth team, it's going to be even more difficult. And what I allow them sometimes, if they catch it and they're here, I allow them a balance dribble, so one dribble for balance for the shot, so they can set their feet.
وبيتكلم ان هو لازم يخلي الجارد يقف في الحته اللي هو هيقف يشوط منها. البوينت جارد لما هيعمل دريبل ويطلع له الباص يطلع له في المكان اللي هيقف فيه.
Don't pass it to him.
الجارد يعمل دريبل او يعدل نفسه بدريبلايه عشان يشوط. لا هو الجارد
Don't
عايز
pass it to him
يمسك
before
الكرة
he's in position to shoot the ball. Okay? Now after you shoot the ball, go ahead, shoot it. You rebound it. Oh, great shot. Well, after you pass it, what you do, get around the coach. Okay? This can be a conditioning drill game. You do this for 2 minutes, and if you want to make it a conditioning drill, I tell these guys to sprint. Okay? This is actually really important for the early offense now, to sprint. Why? Because by the time he gets his own rebound, okay, you want to get to a position where you can shoot the ball comfortably and wait for the pass. Okay? You don't want to be running and catching it now. I got to dribble to get a position. I'm wide open. I want to take a shot. You want to actually get here, okay, and have your hand up. Yes, I step right into the shot and I take it. Okay, but that only happens if you run, if you sprint. Okay? It's that simple. Like a lot of things in basketball, you just sprint and get there before you can make the pass. Okay, so now you get your rebound. You guys check out.
تخلي اللعيب يجري
Let's
بسرعه
go.
ويقف يستلم.
We got a lot of guys here.
يلعب
Let's go
بسرعه.
for about a minute and a half. Let me clock you guys.
هو
Ready?
خليه لمده دقيقتين والتمرين يبقى سريع جدا.
Go ahead, go. Big man, yeah, handle the ball. Good. Oh, there you go. And go. And sprint. Next, there you go. Sprint. Wait for him. Good job. Okay. Good. Go.
بعد ما تباص لف من ورا الكوتش. بعد ما تطلع الباص لف من ورا الكوتش.
You wait. Don't look for the ball. Okay. One thing, quick, guys. Hey, this is important.
مهم جدا.
Let me stop you guys once in a while. Just stop to break the drill. Look, when you get around the coach here, okay, what you don't want to do is look back here.
اما تيجي من ورا
Close
الكوتش
to the ball. Okay? And I always tell my players that in the transition offense, what you need to do first is sprint. Don't sprint. Don't even look for the ball before you cross half court. Now, if you cross half court, you can kind of have a sense of where the ball is. Okay? But, in our early offense, you got to get to the corner. If you're the first guy anyway, you got to get to the corner. So don't look for the ball, especially if the ball. Look, if the ball is on this side, okay, the point guard is on that side. I'm running ahead of the point guard. You will see in our early offense that pass doesn't give you much distance. So I always tell them, unless the guy's in the corner, close to the corner, don't make that pass.
بعد ما تعدي الهاف كورت بص على الكوره. قبل الهاف كورت ما تبصش على الكوره.
Come here.
عشان بعد كده تستخدم البريك هتنزل في الكوره.
Let's say you're a point guard. You have the ball. I'm here. That pass doesn't do anything. Okay? I can dribble, he can be here, there's no spacing. You'll see later on in our early offense, in that case, a cross-court pass, if it's open of course, will be a much better way. So that's why in this drill, okay, try to get some distance from the ball. Don't look back to catch it until you get close to the three-point line. Now you look up.
انت قربت للثري بوينت بص للكوره عشان تستلم.
Good shot. All right. So don't get hung up on looking at the ball down here. Just turn the corner and run this. You go again. Ready? Let's go. One out.
Go,
Go. Good. Dribble. Good. Shot.
اجري بص بقى على الكوره.
Very good. Shot. Good. Okay. Good. And run. Good. Get to the line. Good job, number 8. Oh, he's already, see? Good job. He's waiting. In position. Give him the ball. There you go. Yeah, the more time you have to get your feet set, to get ready for the shot, the better.
ادي لنفسك وقت.
Good job. Okay, stop.
Stop.
Look, you can do this drill as long as you want. You can do it with 12 guys. Like I told you, you can make them sprint. It's quite a conditioning drill. You give them some free throws during the break. Give them 15, 20 seconds break, quick free throws. And then we go the other way. Okay, we usually do it 4 times. We go the other way. And then we add another part that I'll show you, which is very important for our early offense as well. Rebound the ball. Oh, okay, go with the dribble. Okay, okay, he gets there, make the pass. Now you can make a little bit of an early pass. Okay, you can take 2 dribbles. Wait. Cut towards the middle. Pass back. No, wait. Not that good. Okay, look, you're still behind him. Okay? Pass it back to him as soon as he gets over half. Wait. Now. Penetrate. Drop to the corner. Shot. Go. Okay? So now we make 2 passes. Okay? First drill we had 1 pass. Shot. Okay, which happened? Second drill. We pass it back. We go for penetration through the middle. And again, guys, I want you to attack that paint hard, okay? Attack it hard. Pass it out to the corner.
وطلع الباص ورجع له باص ثانيه.
Good. Attack, go. Pass, good, go. Go. No. Run. Yes, good. Same thing. Back, penetrate, and kick. Good. Good, next one. Good, next one. Go. Make a circle. Good. Good job. Get your own rebound. You get your own rebound before the ball touches the floor. It's even better.
اعمل ريباوند قبل ما الكرة تلمس الأرض.
Okay, good job. Good job, guys. Good job.
Stop it.
So those are 2 drills we use.
دول 2 دريلين.
We use as a second warm-up. The first one was a slow drill. The second one is a little bit of a faster drill. Depending on what you want. You want it as a second warm-up. You don't make them sprint that fast. If you want it as a condition, you can do it at the end of practice. You make them sprint hard around the coach. You will see they get really tired. And those are game shots. Those are our game shots. Penetrating kick to the corner. That's the situation we have in games. Okay, so we try to incorporate that into our drills when we build the early offense. There's one more drill I want to show you. I'll show it to you now because after this drill, we're gonna build up the early offense. I'll show you how I do it from a penetrating kick drill.
وهيورينا دريل
3 guys to 5 guys. That's, and you see the shape it's gonna take its shape to 5 on 0,
هياخد
5 on 0 to 5 on 5, where we go the whole court. Okay, and then maybe if we have a little bit of time, we can play a couple of possessions up and down and see what it looks like. But let me do this drill right now. I really like this drill because it's we do it without the drill. We almost do it every day, or every second day. Okay, and it has a lot of elements from our offense, but also defensively.
في عناصر كتير قوي.
I need 12 guys for this drill. 3 teams of 4. That's why I brought
عايز 3 فرق من 4.
the green jerseys here.
3 فرق من
4.
فرقة بيضاء فرقة تلبس الحاجات الخضراء دي.
Let me not have more than it doesn't matter who it is, guys. You know, let's have 4 guys here. So you're the green team. 1, 2, 3.
3 فرق من 4.
Give me 4 guys of the white team. If you want, you can rotate. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, any 4. You guys are out. Get a break. You can rotate. Okay. Actually, let's mix it up a little bit. Come on, let's have a bit that you go red, right? It doesn't matter. So, go red. Eyes. Okay. Okay, 4 and 4 and 4 guys. Actually, we should start with 4 and 3. Let's have the white team on offense, right? Green team at half court, just to watch for a second. Stay here, stay here. Okay, let's have, give me the red team here. Red team here. 3 guys. Where's my red team? 4, you're 4. All 4 guys here. Give me 3 guys on defense. Okay? We go 4 and 3 guys. And the 4th guy is outside. Okay? 4th guy is outside. 4 guys on offense, spread it, spacing. Spacing, come on. These guys attack. No, you don't have to. You're in half court right now. Spacing, guys, spacing. Well, take the ball, you're not. Wait, there you go. Okay, so we're 4 and 3, all right? Listen, the rule is you get 2 for a 3-point shot, okay? You get 1, come on, let's say you cut to the basket, and you get a layup. Come, cut to the basket, and you make a layup. The rule is you gotta have both feet on the circle here to make it count. Okay, this one doesn't count. Okay, that one doesn't count, obviously. That one counts. That one counts. Both feet, when you shoot it, have to be in or on the circle. Okay, you get 1 for that, just to keep the defense honest sometimes. Okay, 2 for a 3-point shot. Listen, there's 1 point I think I forgot to mention it about the early offense. The offensive rebound, guys. Translate offensive rebound, please. Offensive rebound.
الأوفنس ريباوند؟
Yeah, offensive rebound.
الأوفنس ريباوند يا جماعة بيبقى مهم.
Okay. Now look, a huge part of the early offense is the offensive rebound.
أهم جزء الأوفنس ريباوند.
Why?
ليه؟
Because it's a lot easier to get an offensive rebound in transition when the defense is not ready to box out, when the defense is not ready to help and recover, than it is in half court. Okay? And like I told you, that's the whole idea about the early offense. You get down the court offensively before the defense can organize itself.
لازم اعمل اوفنسيف ريباوند قبل ما
in particular with the offensive rebound, you'd be surprised how many offensive rebounds you get unless you take early shots. If you take quick shots, that's probably the worst thing. That's what we talk a lot about. A quick shot, a bad shot leads to a fast break, usually on the other side. A good shot leads to a chance, a big chance to get an offensive rebound. And if you don't get it, you get an organized transition defense.
لو شوطة كويسة مهم فرصة إنك تعمل offensive rebound.
That's why we talk a lot about taking good shots. We spend a lot of time defining what's a good shot. You know, what's a good shot for my team might not be a good shot for your team. That's another thing. Just like when we talk about skill set of players, that's something you have to define for your team. What's a good shot? What's a bad shot? But everybody knows what is a quick shot.
كويسة ودي حاجة فرصة للعيبة إن هي تلم الكورة في الديفنسيف ريباوند وتحط الكورة.
And a quick shot usually doesn't give you a chance to get an offensive.
الشوطة السريعة ما تديش فرصة للعيب إن هو يعمل ريباوند.
If you run it right, offensive rebounding is a huge part, okay, of our early offense. So anyway, this drill is about playing without the dribble. Okay? It's about making quick decisions. The only decision you can make here is shoot or pass. Okay? You don't have to worry about the dribble. Okay? So we count only 3-point shots. Okay? Now I told you I give you 2 for a 3-pointer. I give you 1 for under the basket. Okay? I give you 1 point for an offensive rebound. Okay? And I take 1 point away from you for a turnover.
2 points.
2 points for free.
نقطتين للثلاثة بونت ونقطة 1 point.
1 point if you score within the circle.
لو انت سجلت من هنا بنقطة واحدة ونقطتين من ال 3 point.
1 point, extra point for an offensive rebound.
ونقطة كمان عشان لو عمل offensive rebound.
And -1 if you turn the ball over.
-1 لو انت عملت كورة يعني امتداد الكورة اتخطفت منك.
Now real quick, what I tell the defense, because we make this an offense and a defensive drill, this is a great rotation drill for the defense. What I tell the defense is, let's say the ball goes from here to here. This guy's closing out. Okay, so we work a lot on closing out with angles. Okay, so if the ball goes here, I got 2 guys here. Okay, make the pass, make the quarter. So the way I want to close out here, okay, I got 2 guys. I got 2 guys. That's the way I want to close out. Okay, so delay that pass, make that a tough pass here. So the next guy has more time to get to the corner. Okay. If the ball, let's say the ball is in the corner, ball is in the corner, guard him, okay? So now you're closing out, ball comes from here, okay? Stay here, pass to him. Now it comes from here. And in that case, okay, they want to swing it to this side. I use that angle, okay? You always want to close out in an angle against the way they want to move the ball. If he passes back, he has it. Right? But if he wants to move it to here, you don't want it to move. Okay? So, that's a little thing for the defense. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Last thing, if you get an offensive rebound, okay, shoot it. You get an offensive rebound. Okay. At this point, the 4th guy comes in. Okay? And now it's 4-4. Okay? If you get an offensive rebound, after that we go live 4-4. Okay? And you can use your dribble. Okay? Now you can pass it out. And you can use your dribble. You can set a ball screen. Okay? Live 4-4 with the dribble. Okay, if you want at that stage, if you want to work on something specific, you can tell them they must do a handoff, they must do a ball screen, they must do whatever they want to work on. We just go live 4-4 after that. Until the defense gets the rebound or they score, you guys go down there. You guys are free initially. Okay? All right? Let's see what it looks like. Let me get something to write. You always have to have something to write in this field so you don't forget the score. I usually have an assistant do that. I don't like.
مع مساعد ان هو بيسجل السكور.
I hate counting in practice. I always discount because I don't focus. I don't know. You guys are the same. I don't focus on counting. The players get so pissed off, and when I start counting, it's 8, 9. No. Okay, I'm not counting. So I let my assistant do that.
اللعيبه دايما بتتلخبط بتقول له لا بتعترض على العد بتاعه فهو ما بيحسبش الاسيستنت هو اللي بيعد يعني بيحسب.
Don't call fouls as a coach in practice. I don't know if you guys do it.
ما تحسبش فاولات في التمرين.
There's 2 rules in practice for a coach. 2 rules. Don't call fouls.
في قانونين في التمرين as a coach يعني الكباتن.
And don't play.
ما تحسبش فاولات وما تلعبش. ما تحسبش لو انت بتحكم ما تحسبش فاولات.
Most of you guys probably won't have that problem. You're too old to play with your players, and I'm too old too. But you young coaches who just came out of your career and you have 9 players, you'll always be tempted to jump. Play with your players and to show them that you're still better than them. So, those are 2 cardinal rules I learned from my coach when I started coaching a long time ago. Brad Dean was his name. Brad Dean is retired now. Great American coach in Germany. He always told me, don't play with them and don't call fouls. I always remember that.
دايما ما تلعبش وما تحسبش فاولات.
Okay. You got it? I'll try to count because I don't have an assistant here, but if you guys help me counting, it'll probably be better. I'm trying to focus on the show. Okay, so let's go. 4 and 3, 4 and 4, 4 and 4 after the rebound if you get the offensive rebound. Okay? If you get the defensive rebound, you guys go 4 and 3 down there. All right? First to get, let's make it short. Let's say first to get 8. Let's say 8. Let's say 6. Maybe we get the idea of the drill. And we go with 6. Okay, ready? Go. Good stuff. Oh, that's a turnover. That's a minus.
ده turnover بماينس 1.
Or white.
كده انتوا كده ماينس 1.
Good. Could be. That's a stop. We don't play with the dribble. That's a turnover. No dribble, guys. Please dribble. Okay, go down this way. That's also minus 1.
كده minus 1.
No dribble, guys. Move the ball. It means spacing. Oh, spacing. Hey, play defense, guys. Come on, play. Close out. Ho. What did I say? Huh? You have to have both feet in the circle. Go again. You didn't understand the rule. Listen, this is a 3-point shooting drill, primarily. It's a 3-point shooting. You move the ball, and you look for the best 3-point shooter, and then sometimes you want to keep the defense honest, you can cut in here, because they're pretty good 4 and 3 to cover the shooter. They start outside, and then you can, outside, around 3-point shooter. Now you look for the best shooter, okay? Well, I would start guarding the ball, guys. It's wide open. You guys are playing defense. You start with the ball, take the ball. And you guys zone up.
بس انت معاك الاثنين.
Okay. And now from here you have to run. Ready? Go. Okay. Close out. Okay.
لو عندك فرصه ان انت تشوط التمرين ده ال 3 point shooter.
Listen. He's shooting. You want to go for the offensive rebound. It's 4 and 3.
هو لما يشوط لازم تخش
4 and 3. This is the situation we have in transition. Usually you have a 5 on 4, 5 on 3 situation in transition in terms of rebounding. Okay, it's a big advantage.
اهم حاجه الريباوند.
Go for the offensive rebound. Hey.
هو لما شاط دلوقتي اللعيبه الجولات ما دخلوش عملوا
No dribble, guys.
هم يخشوا يعملوا اوفنسيف
No
ريباوند.
dribble. It's only passes. Basic. Go to the corner. Okay. That one would have counted. There you go. Outlet. Go. Pass. Come up the floor. Pass. Spacing, guys. Don't drop it. Pass. Come on, quick, quick. Who has the best shot? Good. Good. Okay, pass. Go. Go. Faster. Come on, move. Who's over? Quick decision. There you go. In the corner. Pass. Pass. Make a good pass. Okay, offensive rebound. And score. That's two. Rebound. One offensive rebound. You know with an air ball. Who is that white team? We got one. Good. Move it. Okay. Good shooters. Rebounded. Good job. 4 and 4.
على الكرة بسرعة. باص بسرعة.
Oh, hey. Look, the way they come down, I told you, everybody wants the ball. Okay? So, look, you guys have 4 guys. You need spacing. That means go to the corner. Okay? We have a wing. You can have this kind of spacing. Okay? Corner, wing. Okay? Let's not have 3 guys on one side. Okay? Pull the defense apart as far as you can. Okay? That's where the spacing comes. Corner. Go ahead. Good. Yeah, now you make him run. Good. Okay, move it. Look. Stop. Look, the ball is here. Why would you come here? Give him the ball. Why would you come here? I can use one defender defending 2 guys. In your case, what you want to do is maybe you go right in here. Come here. Okay? Now look, if nobody guards you, you're going to get a layup. Okay? If somebody guards you, we have a 3-on-2. Okay, which is much easier. Okay? Nobody guards you, you have a layup. Keep the defense honest. Somebody guards you, have a 3-on-2. Now it's easier for each guy to move the ball. Okay? Okay, moving. Now under good passes. Good shot, offensive rebound. 4 and 4. Step in. 4 and 4. Come on. 4 and 4. Hey, after the rebound, we go 4 and 4, guys. Oh, whoa.
الكرة بسرعة.
Good shot. It's 3.
No dribbling.
That's a turnover.
-1.
See how hard it is.
التمرين ده من غير دريبل يا جماعة.
Oh, that's a ball. Turnover. Just look how they come down the court. Yeah, okay. You have the ball here. Why would you have 3 guys on the same side? You have 4. Okay? 1, 2, 3. No. Don't cross the court. You gotta go to the corner. Okay? You run the wing. Okay? You pass and you get away from the ball. Not to the ball. Okay? No. Get away from the ball. Okay? Now you make it hard for the defense. There you go. Good. Okay, rebound. Oh, we gotta get some offensive rebounds. Go moving. Spacing. Corner. Cover the corners. Stay away from the ball. Good. Yes. There you go. That's it. That's how you keep the defense on it. There you go. Good job. Good pass. No. Hey, you go offense to defense, guys. Hey. You go offense to defense. I didn't say that. Oh, my fault. I didn't look. Look, we go offense to defense every time. You guys scored, you get 1 point for this one. Red is an offense. You guys were just an offense, right?
We'll get the baskets.
You go offense to defense to offense. So, every team gets a possession. Spacing, good. Move it. Okay. One more pass to the corner. Then move it. Spacing. Away from the ball. Yeah. Good. Move it. There you go. That's the shot. Offensive rebound. Okay, no need. Good job. Good. Spacing, guys. Space. Look at you.
Space.
Yeah, that's better. There you go. Stay on that side. Don't come to the ball. Good. There you go. Offensive rebound. Good job. Read. Okay, hold up. You guys get the idea of the drill? Any questions about the drill? It's a real fun drill. It looks simple, but it incorporates a lot of our principles. They're moving the ball, looking for the best shooter, playing without the dribble. Right? There's other drills where you just play without the dribble. Play half court offense without the dribble. Just to emphasize the importance of passing, okay? Passing and spacing in this case. Listen guys, I would say we'll take a little break. 10 minutes. Listen, the other thing is, guys, I cannot stay till 12 o'clock. I have a game going on. The most important game in the tournament for me. I was supposed to do this on my off day, but Captain Walid put me. Let's take about 10 minutes, guys, and come back and then
بريك 10 دقايق.
we build the early offense. Okay.
لحد ما نحضر اللعيبه بريك يا شباب.
Yeah. You're with the white team. 4 and 5. Take the green jersey. Okay? One day has to go out, you have to go on.
5 دلوقتي. هو ملبس 4 بوزيشن 4 بوزيشن 5 اللي هي الخليج الايمن الاخضر. البس الاخضر. 4 و5 بس هو اللي لابس الاخضر. انت كده.
The reason I'm marking the 4 and the 5 right now. Okay? So we have a sense of, so we don't get completely chaotic, and you get a sense of the spacing and the structure. So, okay, big guy. So this is the only guy who runs the middle. Okay? Always runs the middle.
دايما بيبقى النص.
But if we come down, okay, if you're ahead of the pack, you rebound it, okay, and he's under the basket, we're not going to bring him up, then he will be the trailer. Okay, it's either the 5-man or the 4-man, but the 4-man should start in the corner. Okay? The 4-man is ahead, starts in the corner or on the wing. Okay? 5-man, if you trail, you're behind.
الخمسة هو اللي بيبقى قدام. الأربعة بيبقى دايما في الكورة.
Well, we're past that part. We're you guys are now on defense, and you guys are on offense. Okay? Match up 5 on 5.
تلعب 5 على 5 الأربعة بيبقى في الكورة. ده ديفنس دلوقتي. الأربعة في الكورة.
Match up 5 on 5.
5 فوق. اللي هو
You go offense to defense. Match up. Okay. Right.
هو دلوقتي الأربعة في الكورنر. 5
Back to the basket. Score.
روح على الباسكت.
Score. Right, terrible defense. Easy score. Go ahead.
حط الكورة باسكت. حط الكورة باسكت.
All right, so white team scored.
سيب الكورة.
Red team goes offense and defense. Okay, now wait. Okay. I call it 2-3 rule. 2-3 rule. You want to get down the court as fast as possible. So, who rebounds the ball?
مين اللي هيطلع الكورة؟
Look, don't make a rule. A lot of you guys make a rule. The big guy rebounds the ball. No. If you want to get down the court as fast as you can, Next man inbound the ball. Okay, next man. Great. Next man, inbound the ball. Two guys are involved. And inbound, in this case, it's an inbound. Okay? After a made pass, no, we never go this way. We always go that way. Okay? So, wait. So, the first pass, okay, in case he scores, should be an outlet pass as far up the court as possible. Okay? Hopefully teams don't pressure and they deny the inbound pass. Okay? Let's say here you're running back. Okay? So, if you get it to him, that's fine. Okay? Up the court. Pass it. Left out. Behind the line. Don't step in the court. You're inbounding the ball. You cannot step over the line. Okay? So you're inbounding the ball to him. No, don't do that. It's not working on defense. You're ready. Okay. So this is the first pass. Make it quick. Boom. Okay. All right. Second pass. We talked about this. He's still going up the court. Okay? You're the 5-man. This is the white man. You're the red 5-man. You're rim running. Okay? Look, here we have a special situation. This is what you get if you switch with your big man sometimes. We do in the club with Teddy Lalan. He's a great one-on-one defender. What we do with him, we switch up here at the top of the key. And we pray. He's our street bomber. I do it when I have two big guys on the court. We switch up here, he goes, he's a great ISO defender. They go in the ISO, they throw up some bullshit, and he runs, okay? Just like this situation, you want to top of the key, he scores with the layup, okay? You rim run, okay? It means you get ahead of you, so maybe, and that's an early offense, but, and here we have a situation where we go into the similarity with a fast break, okay? But okay, let's think, first two passes. Outlet. If you're a good passer, you got the outlet, right? Yeah. Look, if you're a good passer, outlet here to here, long outlet, maybe a little bit up the court. If you can't make that pass to the first guy ahead, okay, that's a great, if you're a good passer, you can make that pass and he's far ahead and you can catch the ball.
لو ده بيعرف يباصي الباصة الثانية لو هو بيعرف يباصي ويطلع الكورة له باص على طول تمام.
Listen, from my experience, I have one guy who makes that pass really well. That's our 3-man. That's Marcus. Hamid, great player. I think turns it over. I don't know what to tell him. You don't want to risk turnovers with that pass. Okay? But if you have players who can make that pass, that's a great pass. Big man, rim run. If he finishes his defense up here. It won't happen with the rebounds, okay? And you gotta have a good rebound in the back because you're telling this guy, your biggest man, not to rebound, but to run. He's running, if you switch at the end of the defense, he's running into the guard. It's the guard guarding him. Okay? We got a lot of points out of that when we do the switching. Let's say we have a normal situation. He's guarded. Okay, somebody matches up with him. Go ahead. You remember what I told you where to go if you don't get the pass? We go. Well, right now, if you don't know where the ball is going to be, you go behind the basket. Okay? Behind the basket. Now look, okay. We're still talking about the first two passes. That's the key. That's the key. That's a pass. You don't want to make that pass right now. Stay here. Come in. Make that pass. You don't want to make that pass because he's not covering any distance. He's not covering any distance. Okay? The first pass, you can't cover distance. Great. So the second pass, I always tell my guys, look, you're already running down the court. Okay? You agree? Wait, we're in our early offense, so wait. Not so fast. Oh, we should have two guys here. Wait, where's my second? You're the trailer. Okay, stay here. Okay? So outlet is here. By the time he gets the outlet, you should make it too close to half court or even over half court. Okay? So if that's an open pass here, first pass, outlet pass, make the cross-court pass.
لو هي الباصة مفتوحة نلعب
That is a great pass.
الباصة دي كويسة.
That is a great pass. Okay? Why? Because you cover ground, you cover distance, and you force the defense, the transition defense, to shift.
بتخلي الترانزيشن الناس اللي بتعمل ديفنس.
Whereas if you make that pass, you will accomplish nothing. Spacing is tight, and you're not covering any ground. Okay? Now, let's say this guy runs, come back, and he's already down the corner here, down the, go. Super fast corner. Okay? Now that's a good pass if he's wide open. Go ahead, make that pass. Okay, now we're covering some distance. Okay? I always tell them, test the corners. I always tell these guys, get to the corner and we test the corner. Testing the corner means, let's see, we get there an offense before the defense gets here. Okay? Hey, you got a penetration and maybe you can score, but if you have penetration, what you have is the defense coming at you. You got a cutter. Okay? Guys who are not good three-point shooters that tell them to cut. Okay? Or you got to pass usually to the opposite side.
جارد ممكن يروح على الكورنر ويخش ان هو بيقول ممكن الجارد يجي للكورنر ويستغل الكورنر.
ويو هاف ا شوت.
لو عنده فرصه ان هو يدخل لو الديفنس عمل هيد وقفل عليه ان هو يطلع الكوره او يوديها يديله الكابتن.
Let's say he makes it to the corner, right? Give him the ball.
يديله الكوره.
And this is a great shooter. The big man is already down here. And he's wide open. Hey, take the corner shot. This is the closest three you can get. Okay, don't step out of bounds. We have a lot of turnovers stepping out of bounds, guys, on this. Terrible, huh? Especially when they penetrate. Oh, this happens so much. You gotta put drills. You gotta put drills in, guys, for guys catching the ball in the corner and penetration. You know, they don't know where they are with their feet.
اللعيبه بتاخد الكرة في الكورنر وبتحاول
So many turnovers.
مش عارف هو او يقف ايه. احيانا ان هو بيعمل يدوس على الاوتسايد ومش عارف يرمي اوفر على الفرق.
But anyway, so this is how we come down the court. You shoot the ball. If you miss it, oh, he makes it anyway. If you miss it, let's say miss it, you make it, and the other way around. Okay, make it. Now make it. If you don't make it, hopefully we get an offensive rebound because our big man is already down there. Okay? Now look, if he gets the ball ahead of everyone, you're back there, come on, and you're not there yet. And the rest of the guys, they're just coming down. There's no offensive rebounder. And that's a quick shot. That's a quick shot. If you're down by 1 point, down by 2 points, or up by 1 or 2, you don't want to take that shot, even if it's a good shot. If you're up by 15, by 10, or last second or whatever, it can be a good shot, okay, because you have the flow. So, you know, when is it a good shot, when is it a bad shot, depends on the situation in the game. But usually, if there's no offensive rebounder, one pass shot is a quick shot. And a lot of times it leads to an easy basket on the other side. Okay? So, we're still talking about coming down the court, guys. Okay? Let's go back and talk about the first 2 passes. So, let's go offense and defense again. And let's give him the ball from outside. You're not scoring now. You're gonna try to shoot it and make it. Give him the ball. How is your defense? Okay. Your defense. That's it. Okay. Now we have a situation. I want you to defensive rebound. Don't let this. Look, white is on offense, red is on defense. Okay? The reason I give them green jerseys is so we know who runs the 4 and the 5 position. Okay? 4 is not important, but But 5 is important because 5 always runs the middle. Okay? You two guys are the 5s. So if the 5 is ahead, you got to be trailing. If the 5 trails, you can go anywhere. You can be the first one in the corner on the wing. There's only 2 positions left. Okay? And remember, we don't cross court. This is important, guys. We don't cross the court. We go straight line. Okay? We try to get down there as fast as we can to cover 5 positions. Corner, wing, trailer.
عايز تغطي هناك
That's the goal.
السبوتس اللي
That's the goal.
كورنر وينج والتوب الثاني والكورنر. فكل لعيب فيكم يجري في خط مستقيم. دايما المدرب يقول للعيبه يجري في خط مستقيم ما يحسوش الملعب.
Okay. Now let's say we have a situation where we rebound. Okay? Well, come in the low post here. Come on, big fella. Down here. So you play the low post up here. Okay. And yeah, give him the ball. Okay. Okay, you shoot the ball and you try to make it slow motion. Or he makes it. I want you to miss it. Come on. Okay, he's missing. Okay. He's rebounding the ball. Okay. Very important situation here. Look, when we get the rebound, I tell my guys the first pass has to be quick. It's so important that he makes a quick decision. Okay? If he's in traffic, which happens a lot, there's a lot of guys around him. Okay? The first pass has to be a safe pass.
دايما الراجل البيفوت لما بيلم الكوره بيتسرع ساعات في خروج الكوره. لازم الباصه الاولانيه دي اهم باص. لازم تبقى باصه كويسه ومضمونه 100%.
Okay? And if that's this is my offense here. Going back on defense. You're red. So red is an offense. And you go back on defense. Okay? Go back on defense. Okay, I got my guard here. If that's a pass where I cannot cover ground, okay? Because this guy, go ahead. I want to pass to this guy. You know. But he's covered. Okay? You play good transition defense, you run with the wing.
بيقول لي المصل هو خرجها هنا مش هتروح مساحه عاليه.
You guys are here. You try to
ياخد يكسب مساحه.
You try to rebound as well. You were boxing out because you were trying to offensive rebound. Okay. So if the situation is congested, the first pass has to be a quick pass. And I always tell them make a safe pass. Don't try to make a long pass or the intercepted long pass. Okay. Better safe and quick than risky and long.
لازم الباصه الاولانيه تبقى سريعه ومضمونه والريسك بتاع الخطوره بتاعتها قليله، خطوره ان هي تتقطع.
If you have a big guy who can put the ball on the floor and really the situation is congested and they are completely denied, okay? Hey, you can tell him if you don't have the pass, they're pressuring early, put the ball on the floor. And then later on, maybe you get over half court, go with the handoff. I don't want them to make passing decisions, not the ones I have. Maybe you have big guys who can,
لو في زحمه
who are versatile.
كلها ممسوكه I don't تقول اللعيب بتاعك يعمل بالبيتين واللعيب اللي هو
not even my import player in the Kuwait club, even though he plays at a high level, not even him. He's not a good decision maker, and even though he likes to dribble it up sometimes, he's not a good passer. So I tell him, hey, don't make passing decisions when you come up fast. Just go with the hand.
هو اللعيب بتاعه طويل، القرار بتاعه الصح، فبيقول له ان هو ما يعيش دربل او ما يطلعش الباصه اللي يخلي اللعيب الثاني يجي ياخد هاند اوف منه.
But that doesn't happen much, okay? So you got the rebound. Outlet, quick. He's open. Okay? Quick. Do it quick. He's open. Quick. Okay. Okay. Possibly, guys, we don't want to go. We don't want to come to the ball. We want to go away. We want to go to the corner. A lot of times the point guards, traditional point guards, when there's the outlet, they're going outlet. No.
مش عايز
You want to make that first pass.
لازم يجري لقدام.
You want to make that first pass as far as possible. But if the defense matches up, okay, that's a safe pass. Boom, quick one. All right. Now you got your point guard here. Okay. Now the second pass is key. Okay. From my experience, a lot of times it's not the pass along the line. Okay. It's the cross-court pass. Why? Because this guy on the other side, he's already sprinting down the court, towards the corner, you're already running. Okay? So if you can make that pass, okay? Also, if this is the point guard, a lot of times point guards, they don't want to make that pass because they're afraid they don't get the ball back. But I tell them, look, don't make that long pass, cross-court pass, you can dribble from here. Okay? Dribble. You're ready in the corner, slow, here. Over half court, come on. There's a trailer. Okay? At the end, where are you going? Yes, he wants to come to the ball. You stay on your side. You go to the corner, you gotta tell these guys to stay on side. So if they stay here, you're trading. Tell them, no, what are you doing? You're trading. To the last guy, you got the rebound. Okay? So if we get into this structure, 5-man out, and you're the point guard, and you make that pass, okay, at the end, come over half court. I mean, we reverse the ball. Okay? And you come for the handoff and the wrist, so you're going to get it back.
البوينت جارد لو عمل
الجارد
الجارد الثاني عدى بالهاف كورت فممكن ان هو البوينت جارد يفضل في السايد والجارد ينزل الكره للخمسه ويجي يعمل هاند اوف منه والبوينت جارد يستلم هاند اوف منه.
Okay. Pass versus dribble, guys. Okay. It really depends on the skill set of the player who is doing it. But, okay, let's say you get the outlet. Run. Wait. Go slowly. You go ahead. Run. You guys are open. Let's say this guy, he decides to. This guy's wide open. He's wide open. Go. Okay. Wide open. Go away from him. Defense.
Eventually.
Okay. And he decides to dribble down the court. This is a situation where I really get pissed off a lot. Why? Now my rule is, basic understanding is, with every dribble that you take, you give the defense a chance to match up. Why? Because dribbling is much slower, or to get up the court with the dribble, you're much slower than with the pass. That's just how it is. Okay, I have a point guard, Tony Carr, who's playing for my club. He's awesome with the dribble. He's awesome with the dribble. But, and he gets into the paint, he scores by himself, one pass kick. But if that's your whole offense, even if he's successful 2 out of 4 times, the players are going to get bored. They're not going to go for the offensive rebound. They're not going to run back. So I keep telling you, even though that's your best asset, you gotta look. Unless you really get ahead with the dribble breakdown, you gotta look to pass and then get it back. Get the team involved. Okay? The way he likes to get the team involved is by dribbling, breaking somebody down, making one pass. Okay? He's very good at that, but that cannot be your offense, guys. That cannot be the way you run your offense. And I'm happy to have guys like these, But if they overdo it, they're going to destroy the offense. Because I'm telling you, every dribble you take gives the defense a chance to get organized and to get back. That's just how it is. Okay? So we emphasize the pass versus the dribble whenever possible. Okay. Show you the different options. You come down the court. Let's say he's wide open. You make a great cross-court pass, or you in the middle there, you transition back, make that pass to him. So now we're in a decision-making process, guys. Okay? You're back. Go ahead. Look, our first option is either outside shot if we have the offensive rebounder, okay? Or penetrating kick. One coach, he called it, I like the term, he calls it paint grab. You grab that paint. Okay? And then this is the reason I put the X here.
هو حط علامة اكس هنا.
When I tell players, if you have room, okay, the defense, let's say, you get the pass, the defense is not back, he's kind of around here, okay, and you have the room, okay? Room means this guy is already in the corner, maybe, okay? Those two guys are far apart. You should penetrate. That's our first attack. Get into the paint, attack the paint. Somebody's going to have to help. Okay? Someone's going to have to help. It's a big man here. You can probably beat him. Hey, penetrate, kick to the corner. Okay? If you're a good shooter, you can shoot. Okay? If not, now it depends on the skill set of your players. Okay? If they're good shooters, you can have them hang around the three-point line. Your five-man is not a great shooter. If you see he's a good shooter, he shoots the ball, you go immediate offensive rebound. Okay? Safety back.
بيقول لي اللعيب عنده لو هو عنده فرصه ان هو يخش لو عمل هلب عليه يطلع الكوره كيك اوت. لو الخمسه ده بيعرف يشوط يطلع له يشوط، او لو هو ما بيشوطش ما بيخشش والراجل اللي هناك ده شوتر كويس الخمسه ينزل يعمل ريباوند.
Look, he has an option, of course, and that's how it continues. You break him down. You can either pass here, okay, and maybe you wide open for a shot, and it's even better because you make one more pass, or you start penetrating, or give him the ball back, or you start, defense is closing out, and you do your thing, and you get in here and penetrate and kick, okay, to the middle. That's our first option, guys, and that's why a lot of times I'm telling you we don't get to the reverse option. Because when you get up to the court with two passes, you're going to be ahead of the defense, okay? And you want to score fast, and you want to create a good shot. Good shot means an open shot with a chance for the offensive rebound. An open shot with a chance for the offensive rebound.
انت عندك فرصه ان انت عندك الشوطه هي احسن حل للاوفنسيف، ولو عندك اوفنسيف ريباوند اللي يروح بعد الشوطه يبقى ده اختيار كويس ليه.
Right? And that's what you get if you do a good job executing the two passes. Right? One pass, second pass, attack. Right? Or
الباصه الاولانيه والباصه الثانيه وبعد كده اتاك.
Outlet, second pass, test the corner, attack.
او outlet, second pass
or shoot.
الكره تروح الكورنر.
Offensive rebound. Okay? As you're attacking from this corner, give him the ball in the corner.
انت اديت الكره للكورنر.
Give him the ball.
اعمل اتاك بالكورنر.
Wait, you're out in the corner.
اعمل اتاك بالكورنر.
If you're a good shooter, he's attacking. Stay in the corners. If you're a good cutter, okay, hey, cut into the open space. Well, layup. That's your strength. Okay? I have one guy, his best asset is the lob. Mustafa. He's injured now. I tell him, man, you're not a good shooter. Cut to the basket. Look for the lob. Give him a chance to make the pass. Okay? So that's our first option when we come down the court, guys. All right? Penetrating kick.
That's first option, penetration, وبعد كده يعني stick out.
Let's see it real quick. I'll show you the drill I do 5-on-0. Let's have the red team do 5-on-0. 5-on-0, come on. Five guys. Show you a little drill we do. Sometimes we use it as a warm-up drill. 2 guys here, 3 guys here. White team is out. We go next.
Team الأبيض out.
2 guys on one side, 3 guys on the other side.
ده الدريل هيعمله 5-on-0.
3 guys here on the block. Okay. Good. Start here. Face the basket. You have the ball. You're behind him. You're behind him. Okay. Good. You're going to toss up the ball. Okay. Yeah. You go. Okay. Until I say. Usually I either say score or miss. Okay. It's a difference. Score or miss.
يجيبوا باسكت أو يضيعوا.
If I say score. Toss it up there. If I say score, you score. What I want is the guy who scores, okay, runs. The next guy gets the ball in bounds. Okay. Next guy gets the ball in bounds.
هتجري.
I want two guys involved in the outlet, the first pass and the second pass. Two guys. So that's my 23 rule. I call it the 23 rule. Two guys involved in getting the ball out of bounds or outlet if we miss. Okay? And three guys running. Do we ever have it? Most of the time, no. Most of the time, we have one guy getting the rebound and two guys looking for the ball. Okay? That's something where the players have to just read each other. Hey, let him get the outlet, he's wide open, I'm running. Okay? Best thing is you have three guys running, two guys involved in this. Okay, now listen, let's see how what it looks like. You guys toss up the ball. Okay? I will say score. Okay, or better miss. I'll say miss. Okay, miss means you get the rebound. Okay, give the ball to whoever, next man. Okay, get down the court, straight line. If you're on that side, stay on that side. If you're on that side, stay on that side. You will always be in the middle. Okay? Either ahead or trailing. Alright? If he's ahead, you'll be the trailer. Because we need one guy in the middle. Okay? You're the foreman. That's why I give you the green jersey. Alright? Okay. Alright. Let's toss up the ball. And then I will say this, okay? Now listen, okay. So as you get down the court, this is a 5-on-0 drill. There's different things you can have them do. Okay? Right now we go with penetrating kick, okay? And offensive rebound. Add the offensive rebound. Have somebody get the ball when it's shot. Have somebody rebound the ball before it touches the floor. Okay, so when we get down there, make 1-2 passes to the guy who's close to the three-point line. When you get there, I want you to attack the X, kick it, okay? Kick it, you can make another pass, okay? Look, at this drill, you can be creative. Okay? You can tell them 3 passes if you want. Okay, listen, let's make once we penetrate, okay, once we attack, this is your first pass, penetrate again, second, let's make 3 passes.
هو هيخلي اللعيبه دلوقتي يستلموا الكوره في الباصه الثانيه، يعمل بنتريشن ويطلع كيك اوت، ويعمل بنتريشن ثاني هيعمل 3 باصات.
Alright, go, throw it up there.
هشتغل هناك 3 باصات. يعني بنتريشن كيك اوت، بنتريشن كيك اوت، بنتريشن 3 باصات.
No, you gotta toss it to him.
يعني عدي الكوره الناحيه.
Across the line. Look, you guys weave it over the back. No, like this. Look, I'm going like this, and I'm going in the back. You guys weave. You've never done that, huh? Okay, come on, try it. Yeah, other side. Go, toss it. Next guy. Jump. No. Say jump. Oh. You don't have to hit the basket, guys. Just the backboard. Okay, miss it. Okay, good. Outlet, go. Miss it. Good. Run. There it is. Stay on the field. What did I say? Yeah. Straight line. Yeah, you run the middle. Yeah, you got to stay on that side. Okay. You on that side? Okay, go ahead. Run. Pass. Yes, penetrate. Attack. Kicking. 1 pass. Again. Penetrate. All the way. Push it. True. Give it to him, maybe. You guys want to share. Shot. Offensive rebound. Come on, you guys get it off. Look, you're a cutter. So on the second penetration, what you want to do is look for your cut. Okay? All right, let's go again. 5-man weave. Come on, go again. Same thing. Toss it up. Toss it up. Get down the court. Cover 5 positions. Okay, miss it. Okay, outlet. Go, first pass. Thanks. Good. Run. Okay, that's a long pass. Penetrate. Good. Kick. Go. 2. That's your big man. Okay, pass it. Good. Rebound. Okay, not bad. Better. Okay. Don't think, guys. Penetrating kick. Look, at my team, a lot of times it's 1 penetration, kick, shot, rebound. Okay. There's nothing wrong with making 2 passes. Okay. Try it again. Okay, miss it. Rebound. Outlet. Okay, easy gone. Okay. Good, penetrate. Good, look for spacing. Again. Yeah, you probably stay on that side. Shot, rebound. Okay, good job. You get the concept, okay? All right, so that's our first option when we get down the court. And a lot of times, that's it. Okay. Second option.
Option الثاني.
Second option. A very important one, if you have a point guard who has the skills, okay, is the early ball screen. Early ball screen. It's not as easy as it. I don't know if you guys can teach you that. Look, the simple concept is this: you get the outlet, okay, you're a guard, you're ahead, okay, we're running. You're ahead already. No, wait. We don't have the long pass. Come back. And we don't have the cross-court pass. But this guy, he knows what he's doing with the ball. So, of course, I don't want him to stand here and waiting. Okay, so if we don't have the pass, we have to go with the dribble. Okay? And Tony, I'm taking him as an example. A lot of times he has the pass, but he wants to. Let him dribble. Okay. So what we do is when he starts to dribble, we need him to make eye contact with the next big guy, the next one. Okay. It's usually the 4 or the 5. It can be a big 3 sometimes, but they usually switch it, and not much is achieved. So in that case, let's say you're down the line already. Look, you guys start making eye contact early, okay? And look, and this is an early ball screen before half court. Okay? Just notch him, make sure you got an offensive foul. Okay? Notch him. And look, what this does a lot of times, okay? His defender is here. His defender runs into an obstacle, okay? And even if I'm here, playing defense, he's ahead of me. Okay? But that means somebody's going to have to help. And I got space there. Okay? And that's all you want to create with the early ball screens. You want to create spacing. You can't do it with the pass.
السكرين اللي هو البدري ده لازم هو بيعمله عشان يعمل سبيس، يخلق سبيسنج لحد لو
you can't do it with the pass. Use the early ball screen for spacing. Doesn't mean he has to go to the basket and score by himself, of course. But we have room. Okay? Now the difference, a lot of times you don't get the early ball screen before half court. Okay? And like I said, the difference between getting over half court and before half court, a lot of times I tell them, if you're able to set it before half court, go through the middle. You have more options. Okay? Now, once we get over half court, let's say we even slow it down a little bit. I'll tell you right now, and this is important. Now, my American, he's a good shooter. I tell him, I say, go and screen for me. They look at each other, and Caddy, he will not go to screen because he wants the trailer pass, and he wants to shoot. Okay? And this can be a problem between the 2 players. This guy says, the guard says, he's here. come. No. And he's not coming. And you know, it's the guard's responsibility to react. Okay? Even if he makes a mistake, he's not coming. It's not. Look, there's no mistakes anyway. There's only good decisions and bad decisions and in between. Okay? So if he's not coming to me with the early ball screen, okay, what I can do is we're already over half court. What I can do as a guard is I toss him the ball and I follow my ball right away. And our rule is always hand off and re-screen. Okay? That's an important one. If you run the early ball screen, you see that communication. That communication between the guard and the big man.
لازم يبقى في كوميونيكيشن تواصل ما بينهم هما الاثنين وبياخد دايما السكرين. هو عنده التيم دايما ما بيحبش يروح يعمل سكرين عشان هو عنده ثقه كويسه. لما الجارد بيقول له تعالى اعمل سكرين ما بيروحش ويحب ان هو يستلم الكوره عشان يشوط. فهو لازم يبقى في اي كونتاكت ما بينهم هما الاثنين فيروح يديله الكوره الجارد او البوينت جارد يستلمها منه تاني.
And it sounds easy, but don't take it for granted. And then there's couples who are great together, where, okay, let's say we over half court, and we run the early ball screen from here, we're still in the early. So if we run it along the sideline here, what we do, or even a little bit more over half court, or sometimes we even slow it down. We don't call a play, and we're still in the halfway, early halfway, but we want to run the ball screen on the side here. What we do is we clear out that corner. So that's important. So if he sees we run the early ball screen on the side, clear out that corner, and we run the two-man game here. Tap towards the middle. You're a big man, you roll hard to the basket. No, don't give a big guy the ball here. They turn it over here. Your job is to roll hard to the basket. Your job is to break the defense down. Give it to him here, maybe bounce pass, maybe high pass. But important again is the spacing to clear out that corner. While you do it before half court, you can go through the middle. Keep that guy in the corner and see what happens. There's more options through the middle. If you do it on the side, you do it a little bit late. You clear out that corner.
انت عملت الجول سكرين على السايد لازم تفضي الكورنر عشان 2 على 2 ونلعب في وش 2 على 2 بس.
Okay. All right, come back.
ارجع شويه.
Let's look at another option here. So we got the most important options with the penetrating kick. We got a very important option with the early ball screen. One more option that I like a lot, again, it depends on the kind of skill set you have among your players, is the early post. Okay? Is the early post. So let's say
remote دلوقتي الاوبشن الثالث الايرلي بوست. عمل الاوبشن الاولاني اللي هو الاوبشن الثاني هيعمل دلوقتي الاوبشن الثالث الايرلي بوست.
Let's say this time, he's not open. That's my point guard. Kind of whatever. You see him open first. Then go ahead. Give him the ball.
البيفوت هيطلع الكرة جارد جراوند. البوينت جارد مكسور.
Second pass over half court. And look, this guy is a good post-up player, and he has a small guy on him. So immediately, post-up. Post-up, okay? Immediately, you get into the post. Look, he takes 2 dribbles, and he gives him the ball. Looks simple, huh? Look, again, we're in our transition offense, not in a half-court offense. So a lot of times when that happens, we post up, Marcus, for example, our 3-man, he's a big, strong 3 guy. If you have a big 2 guard who likes to post up, Hamid Adnan, a player from Kuwait Club, for example, he's a big 2 guard, about 20 pounds, 100 kilos. So good shooter too, but a lot of times there's a mismatch here. Hey, if you do this early, there's no help.
عامل الكلام ده
break it down, you score. So, just like we use the penetrating kick to create shots, you can use your low post player here to either score quick, or if the defense comes, you tell them to create. Same concept. Defense comes, pass it out, okay? Shot, I'm here for the offensive rebound already, okay? And that's a good shot if you're open. If you're not open, make another pass, and we take an early shot, okay? By then, the big man is down. So early post, early ball screen, penetrating kick.
كده عندنا 3 اوبشن، penetration and kick اول اوبشن، والثاني وده الثالث اللي هو البوست.
Plus rebound. Let me not forget plus rebound. Okay, the rebound is a huge part. Offensive rebound, huge part for the early offense. Listen, guys, those are the most important options getting down the court. Okay, if you let me sum up real quick. First 2 passes, emphasize the pass versus the dribble. Use the dribble only when you don't have the pass. Okay? If you don't have the pass, the early ball screen, it's been around for a long time, it's a great option. Again, you have to see who can run it. You got a good point guard, maybe you have 2 guards, you have a good 2 guard who's great with the ball screen. It's great. I love having a lot of guards on the court. Okay? Defensively, this year, I play a lot of switching, so I put a lot of big guys, and they're not good ball handlers. So a lot of times in my lineups, I only have 1 good ball handler who can do that. So I tell the other guys, don't do it. Okay? Either the point guard does it, so I designate guys who can do it, and guys who shouldn't do it. They gotta have a skill set. You don't want to turn the ball over. Okay? So, penetrating kick, early ball screen, early post. Okay? If that's not there, you get over half court, you set up in the 5-man out, we go to our reverse option, and like I said, if you want to create your own offense, see what you want to do with that. What we do is, if the guard is in the corner, we down screen for him. You guys were here in the beginning, huh? When we talked about the 5-man out. Most of you guys. Let's set it up again real quick. Go in the middle. Okay. Let's have you up here. Let's have you in the corner. Okay. So this is after we try to penetrate a kick. If we decide not to penetrate a kick, if we don't have an early ball screen option, if we don't have an early post option, we're in this setup. Then I usually tell them, and this is where it gets as close to the secondary as possible. This is where I tell them, okay, slow down, play with the trailer. Okay, that's always what I tell them to get orientation. Okay, unless you put some other great options in, play with the trailer. And, from here you can do a lot of things. Let's say this is my best point guard, and he's not so good. He's a 2 guard. Kick the ball. And I want him to do that option. I have 2 guards. I don't have a 4-man who screens down. So handoff. Okay. That's automatic. Guard to guard handoff. Guard to guard handoff. Okay. Pass, attack, handoff, re-screen. Okay. Now I got my best point guard from the corner. I bring him up here with the handoff. This has to be automatic. Okay? I'm the 2 guard. I understand. Okay. I don't want to do that, even though a lot of players they think they can do it. That's where you have to coach. That's the part where coaching comes in and making players understand what they do well and what they don't do well. So if I'm a 2 guard and I see, hey, this is my point guard, okay, hey, I hand it off to him, okay, you go ahead, pass, hand off, re-screen. I'm taking the corner, okay, yes, roll.
بيتكلم عن
or
حط اللعيبه
let's go to the other side.
تعمل الست بلاي داون.
Well, like I said, I only have one guard, okay? I only have one guard who's good. All the rest of the guys, they're kind of big guys. I need them for the defense. This is kind of like I have. Come over the court, give him the ball, okay? Now, don't mess around, okay? If I have a good guard and those two guys, they create good shots for me. I tell them, pass to him and get it right back. Beautiful, okay? Look, if you have a great four-man here who can really shoot the ball, you can downstream. You can downstream. That's always a good option. And we have to see what we get here. If you want to curl, step. You can use that. Okay. For me, in my experience, like I said, you want to do it with speed. You want to do it with good intensity. You don't want the players to think, where do I go, where should I go? It has to be automatic. For me, this is usually the part that we run. Through the middle, okay? And then we try to create here and we see what we get on the side. Okay guys, listen, that sums up the early offense. Look, I had a few drills, 5-on-0, where they have to run down the court, take position and stuff, but honestly, it's probably going to take at least 2-3 hours. Even though it's not hard because the rules are simple, okay? But it's probably going to get them 2-3 hours to really go through the drills and to know where they go, and to get smooth with it. But I hope you understand the concept. The way we went through it. If you have quick questions right now, I'm glad to answer you. Okay, no problem. Now listen, I can leave my email with Coach here, and I designed this offense about 4 years ago in Kuwait Club. The reason I designed this offense was because I saw these players, they like to run, they like to go very fast. Russian Kubasa has some good players, but they would score one time and then they turn the ball over next time. So I started to think that you don't want to take the speed away from them, but you want to get them down the court in an organized way. I'm not talking about fast way. Okay? So I started to make these rules, spacing and ball movement. Those are the two cornerstones. Okay? This is what I came up with. I wrote it down. Actually, one coach from Egypt, he asked me about it a couple of years ago. I think I sent it to him last year or the year before. And I'm happy if you want to have something in writing to send it to you. Okay, there's no secret. So I'll leave my email with you, and you can contact me through my email. And it's in English, but Google Translator, maybe.
جماعة سيبوا يطلعوا معايا ولو في أي حد محتاج أي حاجة ممكن يبعت له وهنرد عليه عادي. ممكن يبعت له بالعربي وهو هيترانسليت على جوجل، أو أنت حطها على جوجل هيترانسليت وبعد كده هيبعتها.
Thank you guys for coming.